Um, okay, just a quick one. I've been asked a few questions, so I thought, why not answer them? I'll answer them on YouTube, seeing as that's where most of the questions came from. The first one, what qualifications have I got? Well, um, maths, English, the usual kind of stuff. Qualifications through 26 years in the RAF. That's where I started off as a mechanic, worked my way up to a technician, and I ended up as LTEC AR, which is electronic technician air radar. So I started off actually working Vulcans and Victors, working on the old analog systems. That was quite a good introduction to how to think on your feet and find other ways of doing things. And ended up working on the digital systems of the Tornado F3. Anything else that I've learnt over the years, I usually get from books, and I've got plenty of books. This one here, Electrical Workshop Manual by Ernest Paul. God knows how old it is. It must be 1940s. Loads of information in there about sharpening tools. What else have we got here? Metalworkers Data Book. That's another one I use. One of the Workshop Practices series. So if you're going to get into this kind of thing, have a read of those. There's loads of them. You know, the Amateur's Lathe is another one that I got a lot from. I still do refer to that one. And various other ones. What other ones have I got down here? An old college textbook, metalwork technology. You can pick these up at car boots or book fairs, things like that. Ideal to have around if you're just beginning and you want to know sort of the not go into it too technically, but so roughly how to get yourself started. That's the kind of thing you want to be reading. And then you'll need things like your Zeus precision tables. Yeah, you need those. You know, when you're cutting threads and whatnot, that's in there. What else have got in there? They've got Morse taper sleeves, coordinates for equally spaced holes in jig boring, all kinds of stuff in there. This is one that I use all the time. It's one that I got when I went on a course in the Air Force, technology update, and we were given, we did a day with a guy from Loctite. Very interesting it was. And we got one of these little books, and in it, right, is tapping clearance and drill sizes. I mean, okay, it's a bit grubby because I'm always using those pages. Yeah, always use those. Very handy. So there you go. Am I qualified? Yeah. Self-taught qualified, I suppose. Not technically qualified. I'm technically qualified to weld because I've got welding qualifications. Yeah. But all my engineering qualifications and whatnot come through the military side of my life. Okay, so that should answer that one. Another one. How much do I make with these videos on YouTube? Well, nothing. I don't do it for the money. If I did it for the money, I'm sure that I would possibly make a better presentation of it, use sort of blue screen backdrops, all that kind of thing, all loads of technical cobblers that I really can't be arsed with. I just do it to pass on information and interest. You know, some people out there are interested in how to make stuff on the lathe, how to repair stuff on bikes. Maybe they're not sure, maybe they need a bit more information. I mean, that's how I got some of the stuff I do on the lathe. It's on YouTube. If you don't know, watch YouTube, read a book. So how much do I make? Nothing. Yeah, I'm not in it for the money. What cameras do I use? Well, for the video that we shooted today, it's an APEC, an old APEC digital camera, shoots in 720p. It must be about 15 years old or so. Very cheap, I think. I bought it second hand for 30 quid. I could do with something nice. If you want to send me something super duper, that'd be nice. But this works fine. I'll put up a still somewhere up there. For stills, small videos, and whatnot, I use my phone. I've got a Windows phone. I use that. The video on that is very good, as is the camera. If I'm out and about and I'm shooting a lot of them, then I use my little Canon. I've had that a good few years now, or not Canon, Olympus. I've had that a good few years, and a good old standby is my Sony Mavica. Yeah, it's a big old thing, but it's got a lovely zoom on it, and even though it takes floppy disks, remember those? I still use them. Yeah, this takes floppy disks. You can get 4 shots to a floppy disk. Yeah, but this takes excellent shots. It really does. It really is a first-class camera, even after all these years. I mean, this must be what, sort of 15, 20 years old. Yeah, and it still takes excellent shots. Once again, I bought this second hand. Yeah, I've used one of these before in a previous job, and it was a top-notch machine. I wanted another one. 20 quid, came without the battery, another tenner for the battery, bonus. Can't go wrong, can you? Second hand off eBay, brilliant. Okay, for producing the videos, I use, what do I use? On my desktop, anyway, it's Cyberlink Power Director, and I think I've got issue 14, I think something like that, Power Director 14, and I use that. Yeah, it's ever so easy to use. It's got a fairly shallow learning curve. Yeah, it's ever so easy to use. And once again, you can pick up copies of that off the internet quite cheaply. So there you go. And then I'll squirt it up to YouTube for all you nice people to watch. Okay. What is my day job? Well, I haven't got one now. I'm unemployed. I'm sure that'll only be a temporary thing, but at the moment I'm unemployed. My last job was as a teacher in a pupil referral unit, teaching kids aged 13 to 16 engineering. I also used to teach them a lot more than that. With me being in the military, I've got a lot of life or information about life to pass on to them, and we had a good rapport. I used to get on quite well with the kids, but I'm looking for another job like that now. So there you go, I'm temporarily unemployed. Haha. So if you want to give me a job, hello, I'm available. But yeah, you know, I used to teach, I don't now. I'd like to again. But anyway, and the last question, can you make or repair something for me? Yes, I can. If you want it making, I'll need a drawing, and as long as it fits on the lathe, then we can do it. So yes, I can. It'll be whatever my hourly rate is, plus the cost of materials. So yeah, no problem. Can I repair something? Once again, if it fits on a lathe, yeah, or if it's a bike or car related. I've done a fair bit of cylinder head work on some Motor Guzzies recently, replacing valve guides. Yeah, fairly straightforward job to do. So yeah, I can make valve guides, all kinds of stuff on here. I mean, those of you who have watched what I do know sort of the skills I have. In fact, my next video after this one will be doing some skimming some discs for a Motor Guzzi Le Mans. So that should be interesting. I intend to do a video about that one. So yes, can I make or repair something for you? Yes, I can. All you have to do It has. Well, that's all for now. If you've got any questions for me, please leave it in the comments below. I shall leave a link to my Facebook. I have an engineering Facebook page. I shall leave that in the down below as well. So any comments you want to make, please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So take it easy, stay cool. It's a lovely day. I'll be out on the bike possibly next week because I'm unemployed, so I can go out on the bike when I like now, can't I? So right, from the little workshop where I try and stay sane. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.